right, so step 5. Let's just review this really quick. So remember, we don't need to expand this now if you already know this pattern here. We don't need to have 2 plus 2 plus 2. This is multiplication or repeated addition. So I don't need to rewrite this out and expand it and then add 3 plus 3. I know this is equal to 2 to the power of 3 times 2, which is 6, right? And same with here. X to the, I don't need to write that out 3 times. 4 plus 4 plus 4, I know it's 12, okay? So the rule here is when we have a power of a power, we multiply the exponents, right? M times n, so I can just write mn. That means m times n. So that's the relationship. When we have a power of a power, so an exponent on top of an exponent, we multiply the exponents, okay? Okay, so let's take a look here. If I expand this, so if I write this out 4 times, okay, so they said not to multiply, so this is, I know it's 6 if I multiply, and that would just be 6 to the power of 4, but let's look at this. So 2 times 3, and we have 2 times 3, 2 times 3, 2 times 3. Look at these common bases here now. So we've got these common bases. 2, 2, 2, and 2. So this is going to be 2 to the 4 times, and the same thing for 3, 3 to the 4. Okay, so let's look at this one here. Instead of writing this out 3 times, which I could do, we know it's going to be 4 times 4 times 4 3 times. So that's 4 cubed. And then it's going to be y cubed times y cubed times y cubed. So that 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9, right? So really what we're doing, remember 4 has an exponent of 1. What we do is we multiply each exponent, okay? So it's the same as the previous rule, it's just that we have more than one base. So let's look at this one here. Remember 5 has an exponent 1. So this is going to be, instead of writing this out 5 times, that's just 5, right? Exponent 5. X, and if we have 2 times 5, that's 10, right? We can leave this as 5 exponent 5. That's fine, because that's quite a large number. So the rule is, when we have a power of a power, or power of a product, again, we multiply the exponents. It's the same as the previous. It's just that we have more than one base. We've got 2 bases here. So this is just going to be a to the m times p, so mp, b to the np. And that's it. That's the rule. So let's take a look at maybe a couple examples here from the assignment. So we've got that power of a power here, but we could simplify in this bracket first. If we look at this one here, we cannot. So let's look at one where this is already simplified. So this is just going to be 8. Remember, that's an exponent of 1, so 8 cubed, right? And then c has an exponent of 1, so c cubed. And then n to the, well, that's going to be, we multiply, right? 18. Oops. Okay. So 8 times 8 times 8, whatever that is. This one here, number 1, you might want to simplify that first. You wouldn't have to. You could multiply each piece, but I want to simplify it first. It's always better to do that, I think. So it's just going to be 2, and we have h squared, and h cubed. So we add the exponents, right? 2 plus 3 plus 1. That's h to the 6, right? Cubed. So now we have, remember 2 has an exponent 1, so 2 to the 3. I don't need to expand this. We know the rule, right? H to the 18. And 2 cubed is pretty simple. That's 8. We don't, it's not a big number. 8h to the 18.